Hi, I'm Dr. Rashafasla. We have realized after extensive research that there is a correlation between the kind of personality you have and the way you exhibit your flatulence. Based entirely on... We've been able to classify the entire human race between 6 different kinds of people. Let's begin with the first category of unapologetic farters, also colloquially known as if I want to, I will. In the face of adversity, these are people who will not care about their surroundings and they will do what really does come from the inside. The personality traits of the anywhere are brave, charismatic, adventurous, risk-taking. The second classification is the silent farters, also colloquially known as... Psychologists have come to the conclusion that the silent farters are perhaps the ones that we must be most afraid of. These are people who can be described as devious, evil, scheming. They can be people who are essentially very, very corrupt, who put on a face on the outside, but on the inside is a whole different story. Simply put, if you can't hear it, there is something to be worried about. The third classification, based purely on flatulence, is the opportunistic farters, or the when I can. The opportunistic farters could actually be an aid to you. They could be an aid to your business, they could be an aid to your work environment. These are the people who may not thrive at all, but when the environment is just right, their true colors really do begin to emanate. These will be the people who could be potential life bombs. The opportunistic farters might wait for an passing airplane, for a colleague to sneeze or cough, perhaps will wait for loud music or a boom in a cinema hall to be able to exhibit flatulence. Perhaps the most flummoxing. Perhaps the most confusing of the flatulers are the categorization of the exit the room when to fart. They're also called the to go. The exit the room farters are usually described as cowards, people who are scared, who've had tremendously disturbed childhoods. These are people who do not have any amount of self-confidence. They are the people who will always look for gratification from the outside to be able to feel good on the inside, because what's good on the inside usually ever really comes out. The fifth category of farters, the fifth classification based on farting is the category of non-farters, or simply put, these are people who often show signs of being in full control with a mix of denial and perhaps sometimes lacking opportunity. The final classification of people based on their flatulence are the people who accidentally pass stool with flatulence, because sometimes shit happens. These are people who are most likely to be completely out of control. These are also perhaps people who are most likely to be able to gather things together for a long time, but when they do blow the lid, they really do blow their top off, or the bottom. If this video has helped you understand humanity a little bit better, do not forget to like, subscribe and share the video. And if you, during a comment, kindly let us know. For additional information on flatulence, you can also log on to our website, which is www.oppportunistic.com. Thanks for